staring at your heart, baby, hoping you can hoping you can tell that I'm watching you love. With the naked eye, baby, walk. Walking down the street, watching ladies go by. You're far away, but I can still see you clearly. Watching ladies go by, watching you. Love at first sight. Ooh, baby, you're blowing my mind. Ooh, I just got to let you know. Energy flowing. I said it feels so good. I gotta tell you, my name is Stevie. What's your feeling like? I'm watching you and only you, baby. You're blowing my mind. Gonna do a little dance for you. Let's do it. 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 Come on, honey. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's take all night. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it right. Come on, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's take all night. Come on, honey. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it tonight. We can do it. We can do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it right. Baby, we can do it. Take your time. Do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Baby, we can do it. Take your time. Do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Baby, we can do it. Take your time. Do it right. We can do it, baby. You want to be my lover? There are two things you should know. I don't want to be a fool, and I really like things slow. Everybody's in a hurry, but I just wanna take my time. Can you dig it? Give me loving, love so good loving, everything will be just fine. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a love that kind of guy in a love that kind of world. And it's not the reason why I need a love that kind of girl. I'm a love that kind of guy in a love that kind of world. And I do believe I need a love that kind of world. Just in me, kind of love that one that knows what to do for me. Someone that will keep me good and will take me seriously. Any day, any time. I can't get that girl as pretty as long as she can please her man. Just give me loving. I need good loving. Hurting much won't mean a damn. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm a love that kind of guy. Ain't a love that kind loud, what's the name? Still love by my side, the world will be mine, what's the name? With this love I found, it's my feet up on the ground to fly away. With this love I did, it's the way my everything don't go away. You just don't know what you did to me, but I'm not saying I'm not saying. Since you gave me love and touch from the rain. You just don't know how you make me feel. Your sweet love, girl, is so unreal. I got love, no desire, just your love, my soul's on fire. Look up on the cloud, shout out loud, what's the name? Still love by my side, the world will be mine, what's the name? I'm riding on the cloud, have to shout it out loud, baby, hold on tight for the rest of my life, don't let fall. You just don't know what you did to me, but I'm not saying I'm not saying. Since you gave me love and tender from the rain. You just don't know how you make me feel. Your sweet love, yes, so unreal. I got love, desire from your love. My soul's on fire. From up on the cloud, shout out loud, what's the name? Your love by my side, the world will be mine, what's the name? From up on the cloud, shout out loud, what's the name? Your love by my side, the world will be mine, what's the name?
Shout out to Baltimore. Bringing Charlene back, baby. We brought her back, baby. We went viral with our shit. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to a show today. Your show, baby. And I got my ticket. Your good love, Jesus. I'm coming tonight, baby. thinking about it. Oh. And I know it's gonna be good. Baby, I wanna give you a standing ovation. Because I'm Cheryl Lee, and I'm no talent I see.
Having too much fun with the music, I know. I know. How's everybody doing today? I needed the music a little bit to cheer me up. Had to go through some real life shit. Okay. Let me get a woo from everybody listening. Whoa! Yeah. Scott Hall, aka Ray Ramon, said it best. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. And whew, oh man, I tell you one thing, man. Oh Jesus, help us all. Um, whew, I tell you, man. There are times when life is just messed up. And I'm the first to tell you this shit. I have to get this off my chest a little bit for people out there. There are some people who are going through really, really tough times. There are some people who, unfortunately, do not see a way out, but a negative turn of events. I'm one of those people who's going to tell you, it gets better. It gets much better. despite what you think, despite what you might have heard, it gets better. I think that there are too many of us out there who either feed upon the negativity of life because you're too cowardly and insidious to confront your own adversities. And at some point, you choose to defecate on everybody else's dreams. You choose to not really be positive, but constantly, and I mean constantly, be in a thorn side of progress. You negative motherfucker, you. And I've had people talk some good shit. I mean, some real good shit. And these are people I helped. Directly, indirectly, whatever you want to put it. See, I understand life more than what most can even comprehend. Okay? I understand life more than what some wish to really bear. I do. I swear I do. What's crazy is that there's so many people out there who rather see you fail than to even give you encouragement. I want you to think about that for a second while I go on this unholy diatribe. This good old-fashioned rant, if you will. So many people. And we got nothing but dastardly motherfuckers. Dastardly. You prey upon the fucking weak. You don't even have a chance. You don't even have the audacity to say thank you. To people who actually look out for you. You take everything someone's giving you for granted. You insidiously criticize when you yourself needed the help more than anyone else. And you come around acting like your shit doesn't stink. But then when you're down and out, you expect heaven's gates to open real wide for you. I really look at people like that and call them what they are, suspect. I call you real suspect because of that shit. But you get the audacity to look at good people and say, well, I'm only doing what I feel is right for me. I'm only doing it. How many people looked at your kids and looked out for you when you didn't have a pot to piss in nor a window to throw it out? How many people risked life and limb to make sure you were safe? Don't answer it because your deception is showing. Your deception is showing. It's like my man on the screen right now, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is pretty much the quintessential story of black people in America, especially black men. What must you do to be considered great? Everyone else around you can be mediocre, and their stories are hurled. Right? Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Please, correct me on this. What more has to be given? What has to be fucking proven? At some point in life, when a person is not just in the cuffs of greatness, but you're actually getting to witness it live and in living color, do you appreciate what they have given you? This is not just a gynocracy, because the gynocracy, if you will, is not just a den of females. But it's also built on the backs of a lot of sucker ass men. All of a sudden now, the words that's been spoken in this sector, everybody wants to grab a hold of it everybody wants to get a piece of the rock. All of a sudden now, right? What happened when Kevin Samuels was still alive? You don't like his delivery. But tell me, was he wrong? You look at a guy like Embrace Villainy, aka Bit of Truth, aka Bay. He was staunched down in the black conscious sector, the real black conscious sector. Not a bunch of niggas who went to jail and read a book or two. Where you had Dr. Ben, Dr. Chancellor Williams, Sister Shahrazad Ali, and others. Dr. Francis. Yeah, you're right, jailhouse Muslims. When he and his father owned that bookstore, do you think in educating black people about not only where they were, where they currently sit, and where they will be if they get their shit together, do you think people actually appreciated the knowledge that they gave? The video recordings they created. I tell you this. I'm back in black, folks. Back in black. Somebody calls because my phone is connected to my iPad and all this. They'll both ring and it cut me right off. But can somebody put this in the chat for time immemorial? People would rather believe the sensational lie over the simplistic truth, or the bitter truth, pun intended. All that knowledge, all those records, some of the conversations that were the equivalent on par with college lectures were people who were in their store asking questions that normally would not be answered, but by our Black intelligentsia, the true conscious people. Think about it. Men like that should never have to work another day in their life again. They should have been supported, so much so that they would live very comfortably. And we would just tell them, keep doing the work, keep educating us, keep the materials out, coming out. But no. But no. Look how easily we'll turn on each other. Dr. William Cosby, anybody? Black people complained about the Cosby Show, about looking at an upper middle class family who were Black on television, prime time, and you fucking complained. Gave you a college with a different world that pretty much promoted HBCUs. It was basically an hour-long commercial, half an hour to an hour-long commercial of HBCU lifestyle. Hillman was so cool, I wanted to go to the motherfucker. You're right. Black people got mad about the pound cake speech, yet here we are. But yet, here we are sitting and complaining on what he was talking about in the speech. Make it make sense. It never will. Bill Cosby probably single-handedly put more people in college than the Nobel Prize. Now, all those chicks who had something to say about Dr. Cosby, do me one favor. Pay back the money. Give it all back. You bunch of greasy motherfuckers. Give it all back. When you find people who take the time out of their day to mentor your sons and daughters, you shit upon them. You get people who invest into your cities, into your schools. As soon as somebody says anything, especially if it's not found factual, you'll turn on them like a rabid dog. As soon as somebody says, work on yourself, Black people, you spit on them. Better yourself, Black people, you turn your back against them. Ice Cube, anybody? You had them cackling witches on Fox Soul criticized his plan and verbally stated, aren't black women black people? And they stated no. Shout out to Camille Cosby and shout out to Felicia Rashad. What happened when basically the face of black elegance, Felicia Rashad, stood up for her friend in a time of need, which is one of the most honorable goddamn things you can do? What happened? Hampton? Like, what happened? What happened? What happened, Howard? What happened? You turned on her like a rabid dog. And it was black men who said, get the fuck off her case. What happened, Yalla Van Zant? When you talk negatively about the sisterhood, those pack of hyenas and wild dogs chased you off of the fucking television set. And if you notice one thing about her show, when it was the black man at some type of fault or seemingly at some type of fault, she was really aggressive. But when you had a... Don't say it, Charles. Don't say it. Don't say it. Should I say it, folks? Should I say it? Should I say it? Should I say it? I'll say it if you want me to say it. I will say it if you want me to say it. I will say it if you want me to say it, brothers and sisters. Y'all better tell me not to say it. You better say it or don't say it. Getting a lot of sayits, man. Getting a lot of sayits. But when you had a black woman on your show, which is national television, sit there and tell a lie for 25 goddamned years and tell this shit to so many, how many people heard this story about this man sexually molesting his daughters, and she lied, and you didn't jump down her fucking throat. You didn't embarrass her, and you didn't call her anything but a child of God. And peace be upon that brother, because I don't think I would be holding my composure, because I'd have slapped her from the east to the west. Did you jump down her case the same way you did DMX? Did you call her an awful fucking human being? Did you call her a dastardly woman? A horrible mother? And then this bitch had the unmitigated gall to tell the father, not Ayala, but the mother, you should have fought harder. Stop telling black fathers they need to fight harder when they should not have to fight at all. Let's see what the fuck they created. Cowards. Cowards. What's the old saying? In order for evil to persist, all good men have to do is absolutely nothing. Each and every time somebody talks about the gynocracy or black people in totality, there's going to be detractors. Oh, you hate women. Women love me. Any woman that actually gets to know me, they become enamored. They still love me. Even ex-girlfriends I've broken up with, they love me. They ask my advice. You know why? Because everything I told them in the past came true. I had to tell one of my exes, I'm rare. I'm okay that we broken up. Because every other guy you get in a relationship with, every other guy, you don't even have to get in a relationship. You just have to talk to him. He's going to make me look that much better. You spend all your time trying to look for Superman when Clark Kent been right in your face all along. Woo! This is what I have to say. A good man doesn't have to do anything but just be themselves. A good man doesn't have to circumvent the system. He just has to know how to maneuver. He doesn't have to change it. I'm going to say this again. A good man is not going to look at adversity as something wrong, because a decent man lives by this code. The best way to get on your feet is to get off your ass. Somebody put that in the chat, please. The best way to get on your feet is to get off your ass. But no. You don't want that man to be strong. You don't want that man to have perseverance. You don't want that man to have some audacity. You want that man the same way that white boy want that man. And that's just to be submissive, mentally weak, docile towards you, but a goddamn lion, a Barbary lion to everybody else. You don't want leaders. You want subjects. You really don't even want protectors. You know why? Because the first rule of protection is obedience. The second rule of protection is that protection costs a heavy toll. You don't want to obey and you don't want to pay. Whoa! That's the reason why you don't want protectors. Because you don't want to pay and you damn sure don't want to obey. You see a clip now that was from last year of a brother right up there on the altar about to marry this chick. The pastor says to love, honor, and obey. And as soon as she's supposed to recite it, she pauses at obey. At that moment, if that man had any respect for himself, I would have told her, you say it loud or I walk. Because I need you to write this in the chat as well. There's only two ways you go through a situation like that. Either I lead or I leave. Either I lead or I leave. And just even after you say it, I might leave anyway. Because I know you really don't mean it because you were forced to say it. Black men, stop taking a fucked up deal. How do you know you have a good woman? Does she follow you? Does she support you? Does she want to see the best for you? Even if she does not directly benefit or benefit at all. If I have to force the issue, then the issue is null and void. What my man say on the screen? Not bad for a quarterback. Excuse me, not bad for a running back. You didn't believe in me. I had to believe in myself. Shout out to Lamar Jackson's mother. A lot of people don't know this, but Lamar Jackson lost his father and his grandmother on the same damn day. But because she was an honorable woman to her child, she put on pads and tackled the boy. She threw the ball around with the boy. She gave the boy focus after losing his superhero. Did you see it when he was at the draft? The man was depressed. How the fuck do you not pick the youngest Heisman winner ever? And you let him go to the very last. He's at the table with his mother, and his mother's consoling him. It's gonna be all right. Once you get there, all you got to do is keep doing you. Don't change a goddamn thing, but be you. Where are those black mothers? Where are they? Where are those mothers who told him, you're going to be great, son? One of the best videos I've seen lately was a little baby with a little basketball. Had to be about 18 months. Barely talking, barely 2. Mama telling him, hey, one more shot, we win. Daddy sitting next to him. He shoots the ball into the hoop. Mom and dad praising him. Yay! Made the boy feel like $1 billion. He's falling for joy. He's jumping down, fell down, got back up, smiling at mom and dad. But oh, I forgot, in this sector, we don't think there are good mothers out there. But I just gave nothing but honorable praise to Lamar Jackson's mom, who supported her son during his darkest time, losing both his father and his mother on the same damn day. And then the day he was drafted to get a job, told her, you're going to get picked in the first round, son. And it became better than every motherfucker who was drafted before him. And even when it was time to renew his contract or to seek others, you still got people denying him. Because if he really had the complexion of the complexion for the protection, and you had a young man in his second year becomes the unanimous MVP, and if he was a white man, oh, they would have snatched his ass up. But I like to say this, their loss, our gain. And you're right, Calvin. They don't make mothers like that anymore. You couldn't say to her, you weren't with me when I was shooting in the gym. You couldn't tell her that. She believed in her boy when he was at his lowest. She believed in him when he was at his lowest multiple times. And to help him get the lucrative contract he did without an agent, give that woman her praise and her cut. No problems out of me for that. But I got to ask a lot of these black parents out here, how much do you invest in your children? How much do you believe in your children? Hell, majority of you don't like yourselves, let alone what you procreated. Your progeny, you can't stand. Why? Because half the DNA you don't even like. And sometimes it's not even the other motherfucker, it's you. I've said it once and I say it again. How a mother sees her child is how successful that child is going to be in life. How a mother sees their child is how successful is a pretty big indicator how successful that child will be in life. Am I lying? A lot of you parents out there only take your child to school is because you don't want to deal. You need a break for fucking 8 to 9 hours a day. You don't make flashcards. You don't teach your children how to read. You don't even have them read to you. You cannot even identify if your child has a reading problem or not because you're so happy they're the fuck out the house. You saw how pathetic parenting was when COVID struck. But yet, you expect all these men to come back to the community, which kicked them out in the first place, and defecated on them. But you need us to come back and fix the community. You didn't even want to invest in your own damn future. You didn't even want to check on your children. How many of these parents were exposed, walking naked in the house, knowing that child has a computer with a camera on it? You know what? That's the phrase that pays right there. What community? Parents don't believe in sacrificing for their children. You put your child in places only to brag about it, but you don't give a fuck about their future. When's the last time you told your child, read to me? When's the last time you made flashcards? When's the last time you even gave them books, tutors? You just put them in school and say, have at thee, fend for your goddamn selves, and you think you're going to get a PhD out of that motherfucker? You don't even tell your children to study. Your child says, why are you messing up in school? Well, I can't get the concepts. No, fuck that. I'm doing it. You need to go. No. What happens if your child has a physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual blockage towards education? I even told the kids at this house when I was in the 8th grade at St. Catherine's. In the advanced class when I was in, guess how many black males were in that class out of 30? 2 males. It was my boy Ern and myself, and that was it. Every other male was either average or below average in that 8th grade graduating class. What community? Once upon a time, you raised a boy or a girl like they're going to be somebody's mother or father, somebody's husband or wife. You treated the future with some dignity and respect. Now, the only time you look forward to kids is when you can get some money off their asses from a tax return. And how much of that money is being put towards the child, towards the education? I've seen a lot of motherfuckers get some brand new Jordans or a brand new expensive purse from a fucking brand name they can barely pronounce. But invest into the education. The answer is going to be no. I'm going to say this about the black community. The black community is a cesspool, and the worst part about it, you fucking love it. Take my city of Baltimore. How many colleges are here? Morgan, Coppin, University of Baltimore, BCCC, Notre Dame, Loyola, Johns Hopkins U, Villa Julie, University of Maryland, Towson University. Shall I go on? CCBC. We don't prepare for a future because we're stagnant. Unlike a lake or a river, we're just a pond. If you've ever been to a pond, it's filthy. It's disgusting. They said OnlyFans wasn't supporting these chicks like they thought it would, so they started hooking up through Tinder. When that became dangerous or fell short, now they want you back, but not at 50-50. You know, I'm going to say this. If a black woman wants a good man at this point, she needs to pay 80-20. There, I said it. 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 At this point, you need to pay. You need to pay the lion's share. You brag about being independent anyway. And we know damn well that being with you is a severe penalty. A lot of black men dealing with your asses. Let's be honest, man. You're not coming into the relationship as a virgin. And we really don't even care about that too much. So let's stop. For all those guys who say they want a virgin, shut the fuck up. You really don't. But you're coming with extra mouths to feed, a fucked up attitude, a jaded personality, and you expect a man to want to be in this shit. You're not loyal. You're not supportive. There's no such thing as sympathy, always faithful, forever faithful. God forbid if you got a little bit of beauty about you, you always thinking there's a better deal down the line. Boy, Bear, you're making some bangers right now. Meanwhile, the black female eviction rate is skyrocketing because women by nature live beyond their means. But we're supposed to take your refugees of relationships. We're supposed to take on all these struggles. And when I ask women in my age group especially, what are you willing to do to get the man of your dreams? They said, I'm not going to change. I did that for somebody before. When you were formerly married, did you live a better life? Asking for a friend. When you were homeless and one of your children dropped out of school in high school, were you doing better or worse? I'm not going to lie to you. A man like myself, especially in my age bracket from 72 to 82, we feel a little cheated. Because we at least, as little boys, saw the last vestiges of women who actually loved their men, enamored by them. even if she did not always agree with you, she would do things from a labor of love. I had a female friend I spoke to. What's up, Toya? What's up? How you feeling, love? Afro National. What's up? And she talked about a friend of hers whose husband does the cooking. And I made the statement, can she cook? And she's like, I don't know, but she never cooks. I said, then what fucking good is she? Well, maybe she's the provider. She pays most of the bills. Men don't care about your money. Really, we don't. I said, a woman who can't cook is like a man who can't fight, a man who can't protect. A man who can't provide. What good are you? What good are you? I really want to tell you this. What good are you? There's nothing wrong with a man cooking if he loves to do it. But what is your labor of love? And a woman who can't cook, whatever children we create, and if I'm working because men typically work more because we're the providers naturally, and the women are going to want to stay home to nurture the children, that means my children cannot be fed properly anyway. Once upon a time, women loved to cook. Women bragged on being able to cook. Matter of fact, back in the day, that's how women pursued men, bragging about their skills in the kitchen. Now you want to brag on shit that men take the claim to fame. For some odd reason, you took it upon yourselves to think out of the 200,000 years of human beings being courted together, this new age bullshit of the last 40, 50 years, you thought it was cool to attract men the way men attract women. So how is that working for you? Are you married less or more? And because you think like a man and you notice your ass is without one, how is that working for you? I got my own job, my own house. Congratulations, you're an adult. What womanly qualities do you have? And then because you're so emotionally and mentally incapable, that you really think that being aggressive and insufferable towards a man is going to want him to stay with you. I'm glad you put that there, Afro National. Strength and independence are masculine traits. This is why I tell a lot of men, do not move. When you get to the point where you can move on your own, move on your own. Learn how to be a man by standing on your own 2 feet. Yes, you're going to see a little bit of failure. Maybe some, maybe a lot, especially when you first try anything. Working, school, whatever. You're going to do some failures. But the least you can do is grit your stripes. I don't credit women for having their own house, their own whatever. You're an adult. You're supposed to be able to function as one anyway. But yet, we want to praise people for their mediocrity. I got my own. I'm going to ask any woman in the chat, do you really want the world to treat you like a goddamn grown ass man? A black man at that. And I will tell you, it will be an overwhelmingly and astounding no. 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 Bay said, but from the landscape of it, the women think they're on par with men, fake acting like men, and the dudes are just fucking but not committing. When you've dropped the price of pussy to the point where I'd rather get a V8, I'd rather get a fucking, I'd rather go to fucking Burger King and get 2 double whoppers and find enjoyment that way. The fuck do you think I'm getting out of this? Excuse me for a minute. Got to fill up my goddamn water bottle because we spitting tonight. Here's the question I got. Give us a reason to put up with you. Give us a fucking reason. You told us you don't like us. You told us you don't need us. Why the fuck are you upset when we leave? You're too emotional. And I'm only talking about the men right now. You're too emotional and you're too much of a pussy hound to even demand respect. So that's cool. That's cool. I think it's funny, right? When the negative notions of black men get to be heard all around the world. But you don't even have enough black sperm in sperm banks to even impregnate yourself. And thank you for that heavenly saint, Ebony K. Williams, for breaking down the real to a lot of these dumb motherfuckers. You can't even afford the $40,000 to freeze your eggs like there's some goddamn popsicles or frozen cups in the summertime and inject yourself with enough progesterone to push a battleship through your womb. But we're the ones reckless, but you can't even find sperm to impregnate yourself. So in other words, that stereotype of us being the sperminators is not true. Because as pretty and as rich Ebony K. Williams is, she can easily get a hobosexual to impregnate her, but she can't because it's going past the notion. The man you want doesn't want you, and the men that want you, you don't want them. Talk about a fucking paradox, right? And Joker's to the left of me, and here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Hit that like button, please. Share this, please. If you're not subscribed, please do so. Donate to the channel. Here it is, black men. Especially some of you idiotic black men, I'm going to talk to you. What comes out of your testicles is literally black gold at this moment. God forbid if you got a little muscle or height on you. God forbid if you got some intellect. You should be doing auctions for your fucking nut. You should be charging these motherfuckers for your sperm. High prices. Black gold comes out of my shit. I want you to think about this. She can easily get a homosexual to impregnate her, but here's the fact of the matter. Here's the little secret. You ready? You ready? She doesn't want to pay men's pittance. She doesn't want to pay the male tax. But she wants to keep making the money like she's a goddamn grown-ass man. How about them goddamn apples? How about it? How about it? How about it? And if men actually realize their true value, not only of what they provide, what they protect, they should be walking away with the money like this. But yet, you're right. She thinks she's the prize. But you've got to pay top dollar for sperm. I want you to think about this. And this was brought up to me back in high school. If we paid as much for gas as we did for a bottle of water in a vending machine, we'd be at war with every OPEC country known to man. You're right. A failed lawyer who has no respect for her own people. And she thinks she's the prize. I literally told you the story of my boy. When it was this one female, she just turned 43.
This one's too small for my nose.
43. She's about 6 feet tall. Very pretty lady still to this day. Mm. I want you to think about this. Very pretty lady, 6 feet tall. Hook her up with a brother who not only worked with the department with me, I would say that, you know, I kind of helped him through the stripes because but he also not only worked for the department, lateral over to the county. Now he's a federal police officer for the Capitol. Owns his own house, owns a very beautiful husky, goddamn white fang looking motherfucker. Beautiful dog though. No kids, single man, owns his house in a very peaceful, beautiful part of town. Makes 6 figures easily. Owns 2 vehicles. No kids. Instead of actually looking at the Olympic gold medal that I just gave her, what did she do? Act like this guy was on her time. Act like this guy was not worth the trouble. And what happened? Fumbled the bag. See, motherfuckers don't tell stories like this about women. Women won't tell these stories. I got the guy that I said I wanted handed to me. I mean, fucking lateral past that bitch. Lateral past the bitch. Gave her a guy that's traditionally what women would call a handsome dude. Has all these attributes that you said you wanted, and when somebody gives you what you want, you don't take advantage of it. You treat it like it's not a commodity, a hot commodity. And then you have the audacity to call this brother and try to be like, why don't you pay me attention anymore? And he replied to her, and I'll paraphrase, you are not the only star in the sky. You are not the only blade of grass on the ground. I could get you back when you were 25 right now. Matter of fact, I could call her right now. I can tell you that. See, this is how you really test a person's mettle. Give them all that they ask for and see what they want. You know what I told my son in the Padawan? When they have a woman who's finagling, tell me what you want. I show you who I am, and I let you sit around and think, what do you truly desire? Literally gave you a gift that many other women, and trust me, this brother has, if you see the roster of this brother's guy, he rivals me, okay? Maybe even have a little edge, who knows? But this guy definitely rivals me in the pretty bad bitch category. He ain't hurting for shit. But I've always said this. Y'all need to put this in the chat for time and memorial. A piece of mind will beat a piece of ass any day of the week. Mm-mm-mm. You fumble. See, they will never tell you these stories. It's always the guy's fault. What does BGS say? It's always Jermaine's fault. What happened if Jermaine told the truth about you? What happens? What happens if Jermaine told the truth about you? Lionel Player One said, Charles, there ain't no man in the Western world that's going to wait to marry a woman just to have sex with her. Woo! The best part about this story is, fellas and ladies, this 42-year-old woman still claims that she's a virgin. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Beans don't burn in the kitchen. Fish don't burn on the grill. Doom, doom. Get the complete, utter fuck out of here. Whew. But you try to make it look like this Prince Charming motherfucker ain't worth, you know, putting him a little first. You know what you did? You studied for your sergeant's exam and wanted the nigga to wait for you. When there's other women vying for his attention. Hit those likes and hit that cash app. I don't get super chats anymore. I'm too honest with my shit, okay? Too many women out there think they're the shit when you're not even a fart in the wind. But yet, by the way, I'm getting told that I don't like black relationships, black families, none of that shit. This is what I'm told. What's up, Aqua Dragon? Whoa! See that purple and black on the screen, baby? Yeah, babe, you might have fumbled some good women, but at least you made an effort. You rather that sergeant's exam was more important. You could have studied for your sergeant exam and still showed that guy that he was worth your time, that he's valuable. This is how I know women are severely fucked up, man. And it's not hatred towards them, it's the truth. How are you in these male-dominated fields such as firefighter, paramedic, or EMT, the military, and policing, and you couldn't marry not one of these motherfuckers? Not one was to your liking? Hold on, folks. Switching devices. I'm back, folks. But see, if you let them tell the story, it's the man's fault. But we don't want families. I don't want relationships. Oh, really? Oh, really? That's why I think black men. Matter of fact, excuse me. Let me start my statement all correctly. Lamar Jackson epitomizes what black men are today. No matter what you put out there, no matter what you show the world, you're still going to be scrutinized. You can literally be everything this chick prayed to God Almighty at the throne of heaven asked for, and it's never enough. And I've seen so many women fumble. See, sometimes I think a lot of people suffer from a paralysis of analysis, which is a pretty girl problem. God damn. Shout out to my boy F Holiday. We boogieing over here, F Holiday. What's up? Hey, you like my boy F Holiday? Always the F is for always faithful. Hit that cash app. This for you, F Holiday.
Now for a lesson. You may have heard these words before, but I'll teach you what they really mean. Go beyond! Plus!
I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That's one of the hardest scenes of that whole series. Shout out to you, F Holiday. And don't let F Holiday be the only one donating to this message, man. Thank you once again, my brother. Appreciate you. But we sit around here in 2024. Think about this. It's about to be 24 years since I graduated high school myself. $24 years. A whole nother fucking generation of adults are among us since I graduated high school, and you see no change. As a matter of fact, you see the degradation of the relationship. You see the retardation of relationships. No, I'm sorry. That was even harder than United States of Smash. That was even, you felt the emotions of that episode. That punch was every emotion felt in that episode. Sorry. I normally would give you one, but nah, I can't. That Nomo hit, that Nomo hit was that was too hard. That shit was too hard. But how many times have I seen in professions where women are outnumbered dramatically fumble the bag? It's the paralysis by analysis. I think I can always do better. What happens if better doesn't come? It's the year of the dragon and the year, same as the year of your birth. Hey, Aqua Dragon, spit that fire, man. Spit that fire. I want you to think about this shit, man. The craziness about it is there's not enough simps to go around. I know there's some people who complain about the table. Should we come back to the table? There's some people who need the table, man. Some people need the table. You know why? Because they haven't learned their lesson. They don't believe that a lot of these chicks are just for themselves. Shorty did make her rank. She was ranked #1 for the test. Got promoted. All of a sudden that now she got time. And you think, you know what my boy did? He did not waste his time. You know what he did? He got the younger version of her. Still single, but he was getting the younger versions of her. I'm going to say this. There's a lot of women out there who are mentally frustrated because they see the next women benefiting from a man who they had first dibs on. They had first dibs on this special kind of guy. And they fucked up the bag. See, the biggest bag that women fuck up is when they had a winner. Too many women are like Peter Griffin at the blackjack table. Now you see his wife Lois is with him. And Peter's like, hit me, 18. Peter, you should stop while you're ahead. No, I'm going. Hit me, 19. I think you should stop right now. No, I'm going. Hit me, 20. Peter, no, I got this. Hit me, 21. No. Peter, come on, you got blackjack. No, I can keep going. Hit me, 25. That's what you have done for the last 50 years. What's the old song? Think it's a game till those things come out? There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it, baby. That is a nice thumbnail, too, by the way. Oh, man. What happens? What happens when all of this shit goes to hell on a handbasket? You're right. Most women nowadays aren't relationship material anyway. That's why we walk away. Walk on by. Even some of your biggest simp enforcers are starting to notice, damn, these chicks ain't shit. Yeah. It's funny as hell. Shout out to Andre for the $10 holler. Thank you, brother. This is for you, Dre. Where's your name up there? So I could... See, Dre, I'm gonna take you back to when I was a kid.
By the power of Grayskull.
And speaking of which, Netflix has, the Revelations. This might actually go a little hard because they got Hordak. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get She-Ra in this because DreamWorks owns She-Ra and they want to keep the entities separate, even though the reason why we got She-Ra is because of He-Man, because she's his twin brother, and the Secrets of the Sword prove that. Come on, can we get She-Ra? You owe us this shit, man. Oh, thank you again, Dre. Thank you again. They better not feminize this. I think he got enough shit. I think he got enough shit where I think he got enough shit where he's not going to try that shit that hard anymore. I think the people have spoken. We don't watch He-Man for Tila, okay? Fuck no. And if you notice, the best scenes of the fucking show was with He-Man in it. Shoot. I'll post the link in the chat for anybody who wants to come up. If not, I'll just end the stream. Gotta play me a mean ass instrumental while I'm waiting for you motherfuckers. Yeah, there we go. Let it rock for you. Oh yeah, Baltimore's rocking off of this shit. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's right. Let it drop. Tell me that shit ain't serious.
Yo, what up? Air.
Sir, go Ravens. Purple and black hearts, everybody. Purple and black.
Purple and black, baby. I can't wait for Sunday, Sir Charles. Man,
I know.
First time in what, 11 years? Bro.
First time ever we ever hosted the AFC Championship.
Yes. Man, this is huge for us, man. You know what?
Yeah.
And look, and nobody still won't give Lamar his full props, but that's okay.
Oh,
Because
fuck no.
all it does is make him go harder and make him is fuel the fire. You know what I mean?
I hope he walks in a fucking Cherokee fucking war dance in his ass.
Yes, bro. That's gonna make all the commentators like drop they jaw like, oh my god, Lamar made it. Yes, sir, he did.
I hope he just shows his natural black ass off. Yes. I hope the defense lock up Mahomes like an old man's bowels.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then if everything go right, he be coming here to Sin City, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I told people? Yeah, if they come to Vegas, man, you gonna see number dirt bikes up and down the strip. Watch.
Yeah.
Hey.
No matter what time, if they come to Vegas, oh my God, for the Super Bowl, man, I know what time it's gonna be. It's gonna be 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock everywhere. Like, are you gonna hit hell? You're gonna hear nothing but dirt bikes in fucking Baltimore.
Yeah. If we win Sunday, that's all you're gonna hear. No, but that shit. And then out here, bro, man, it's gonna be better than the motherfucker out here. It's gonna be hood as shit. Watch.
Yolongo, I'm gonna watch it because it's He-Man, and I'm gonna give a real good critique of that shit. Yeah. I'm gonna watch it twice before I give my critique of it. We'll watch that shit twice.
Work for that day. I don't give a fuck.
I'm like, yo, that shit is gonna be lit to the motherfucker, boy. I remember the first Super Bowl the Ravens went to. Baltimore was shut the fuck down. They literally it was pretty much a holiday. Nobody went to work. We partied for 3 straight days. God, it was the safest time you could be in Baltimore, man. People were awfully nice to you. The gang members were nice, helping the old ladies across the street and shit. Yeah. You know, dogs and cats hitting the park height strut. God damn.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's the
Did
same
you see
thing
the
that
post that you see the post Sherilyn post? Because Baltimore pretty much single-handedly made her song viral again. Encore. She said, I don't care what nobody say. I'm cheering for Lamar and the Ravens.
yeah.
And shout out to her because she owns her masters. Make that money, girl.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yep. Telling you, man. Hey, Charles, if we win Sunday, are you gonna come out here or what?
Whew. I'm gonna try. See what the funds are looking like. God damn. If I don't come up there, we win Sunday. Shit. Dang. Whew. Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Boy. Boy. Whew.
I think I might buy my Ravens jersey either there tomorrow and wear it to work and shit, man. Telling you.
Whew. I tell you, man. You're gonna be like they're gonna be dancing, taking it to the streets, taking it to the streets. Hey, yay, 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 yay! And
Yeah,
then they said Ray and Ed's gonna be in the building Sunday too.
Oh yeah, Ray. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, they got to be there, especially Ray. You know what I mean?
Ray and Ed coming to town. Well, you know, a lot of them, all of them probably come.
Yeah.
All the
It's gonna
past
be
Ravens.
celebrities there too. It's gonna be some celebrities there from Baltimore. I think gonna be there, like Snoop. She might
Snoop.
pop up.
You know, Tank gonna be up there. You know, Tank gonna be there.
I forgot about Tank. Yeah, Tank. Young Moose.
Yeah.
I think Mario. I think the singer Mario might show up. A boss man from 92Q might show up. Yeah. Already.
It's gonna be, you know, we're gonna whoop their asses. Boy, we're gonna whoop, man.
Let's be humble though. Let's not get cocky. I'm not saying
Let's be humble. I'm not saying this isn't a big challenge. I never said that.
All right,
it's gonna be a hell of a fight, but shit, we look forward to the adversity.
Of course,
man. They're gonna rise to the occasion. You getting Humphrey back, you getting Andrews back, and likely with
shit. Okay.
Humphrey coming back, Mark Andrews coming back. Well, you still got Likely. Man, Likely been balling the fuck out.
Shit. And we did good with I think Andrews was out that 49ers game. We played them in Christmas. I think him and Mouse was out. And
he was out like week 3. He was out like week 3.
Mm-hmm. And we still did good. Like you know, the Niners was favored by what, 6? And we beat them by 14. And they own home. Like what the fuck?
And people forget we had a couple of key players missing.
Yeah.
And now you're getting boy Roquan and them boys on defense, and then you got you stick Kyle fucking Hamilton on fucking Kelsey, or not Kelsey. What's his name? Oh yeah, Kelsey. You stick Kyle Hamilton's ass on Kelsey.
Mm. Bruh.
Hell, I would even have fucking Humphrey play the slot too.
Shit, man.
I'll be like, God damn. If they lock them motherfuckers down, boy, and they pressure him, and we forgot about that monster Metabike's becoming. And Clowney's having a resurgence. And then we can't forget about my boy, hey, Gino.
Yeah.
Damn, Gino came out of nowhere, boy.
Yeah. So basically, the main thing, all we gotta do is keep the pressure on Mahomes, right? That's the main thing.
Keep the pressure on him and keep a body on Kelsey.
Okay.
And then keep that front forward, keep that run game down to nothing. Keep that run game down.
Mm-hmm.
Make him pay for every yard he get. And then you let Lamar go out there and show his ass. Let him open up that defense.
I got Lamar scoring at least one touchdown. At least one.
Shit, the way he's going, you might have him scoring a couple.
Yeah,
Quite a few.
yeah. That was impressive. He scored 2
He
against the
said
Texans.
he said it's lockdown Rice. His wide receivers can't catch lockdown Rice. Yeah, that's true. Man, man. Especially you playing AFC type football. Ooh. And did you know they actually said the Texans Ravens game was the most watched NFL game ever?
Yes. How? I mean, I'm glad, but how though? Like, it's because that we was in the divisional round
Mhm.
first time with Lamar.
It was a lot of things. You know, people were doubting Lamar. They were thinking about 2019 and oh, is he a choke artist and all this other shit. So people are gonna watch to see.
Mhm.
This might actually surpass it. I
Yeah,
know this is going to.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. See, when you under pressure, Charles, right? Like a piece of coal. You know what I'm saying? Is either you're gonna do 2 things. You're gonna be flattened out, disintegrate, or you're gonna turn into a diamond. You know what I mean? So all
Man,
this pressure and negativity is turning Lamar to a diamond. And one thing about Lamar, he's humble as a motherfucker. That's what
yeah,
I like about Lamar. He's a humble
he's
character
humble
man.
and he focused. Even Cam
Yes,
Newton had to give him his props. He said that boy locked in. He locked in.
yes,
He locked in. He
yes.
could taste that shit. He could taste it. I
Mm,
mean, he locked in. I mean,
yes,
they got that meme of him when he looked back when he was going for the when the half was over. When the first
yeah,
half was over, they had that meme when he looked back. They said, "Oh, this is when you knew the game was over." When he gave that look,
yeah,
and he said he
yeah,
was cussing the team out during the half break. Man, he cussed them out and said, "Man, get your shit together."
yeah. And they
Man,
did too. They respected him. You know what I mean?
they got to.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. And this will be the first black quarterback in Baltimore in Ravens history that's going to, that made it this far. So
Yeah,
that's even better.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. And then let Dalvin Cook get his run game on. Let him, Justice Hill, and Gus the Bus get their runs in. Mm.
Yeah. And OBJ looking good too. Ever since he been with us this year, he been doing good. Like
We're
he
doing all
barely,
right.
yeah. Like people say he get injured easily, but he barely got injured this year.
But you got to remember, right? OBJ is gonna open up some shit.
Oh yeah.
Him and Flowers are gonna open up some shit. And I
Oh yeah.
mean,
Oh yeah.
you still got that boy likely. You likely to get stepped on by that motherfucker. Ooh, no, Jesus.
Yeah.
Ooh. I gotta play. I
And
gotta play.
Flowers boy for a rookie, man, he's already breaking records.
Yeah, I gotta play some music. I'm getting too pumped right now. Good God, I gotta play some
Hell
music.
yeah. Play some Baltimore
Oh,
Club mix. Play some
I
Baltimore
gotta play.
Club mix, Yeah.
I gotta start with this one. Shit.
Dance my pain away. I got problems.
Woo, man, goddamn, that shit get you pumped thinking about that damn game. Like, boy, you gonna hear a fucking cockroach pissing on a napkin during that game, boy. I'm not
Yeah,
driving any fucking where. I'm staying glued to that. I'm gonna tell motherfuckers don't call me.
that's right. Hey, I'm gonna be at work watching the game on the screen while I'm working. I might stop every 5 minutes to watch that shit.
Be like, shit, motherfuckers gonna get like Hulu or some fucking type of scene where they like, yeah, we gonna watch this motherfucker today.
I mean, I would call out, but I can't afford to keep having my paycheck low. So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Go in, work, do my thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Mm, that's gonna be a hell of a time, boy. I'm gonna be humble, but man, I want Lamar to win badly.
I know,
Give it to the brother.
I know you're gonna get real drunk too, ain't you?
I'm gonna be responsible.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna tell the truth. You know, I don't know what I might do if they win that fucking game. I don't know.
And get some crabs while you at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh man, good God Almighty, man. And the biggest shit talkers I know are my mother and father, boy. They gonna be talking the biggest bulls, man.
Mm.
I was like, damn, I'm surprised I got divorced. I act the same way. Like you can hear if I'm watching with my mother or father, it's like watching it with the same person. It's like we cussing like a storm.
Yeah, already. Mm.
Oh my goodness. That shit gonna have me lit.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Make sure I go to the cigar shop early. Make sure I go to the liquor store early. We gonna get this party started.
Hey, I think I might open up my my bottle of Douce I got. I bought like 7 months ago. I ain't that shit still ain't opened up yet.
Oh yes. That's a hell of an occasion right there.
I might go home to take like a couple shots of that motherfucker. Throw that shit back.
You know, we need all our positive energies. You know, all the positive energy, man. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Let me get out of here, yo. I know there's some other people streaming. So, you know, just for you, gotta play like what I gotta play with me? What I gotta play with? Let me see. I gotta
that's my pain away.
I know what I'm gonna play.
All right, go ahead.
A very Baltimore classic.
Okay, all right, let's go.
Oh man, this is a classic Baltimore song right here. That was actually amazing bass for that.
Hey, you know it. Walking down the avenue. A few more streets will be through. Fantown, quarantine, fight, lock, turn down, for long at Tofield. Murphy, Homestead, Ed Green, Mount Buckley, Fall Brooks, JCT, Papa Grove, LT 28 Stovoli, Alameda, Mount Street, Vincent Appalachian, Garrison, North End, Dukeland, West North Astoria, Parkside, Bavaria, Fair Cloud, Wolf Street, Middle Chase and Middle Street, York, First Street, 24 Bernese Street, 21st, 25th, Bethel and Lafayette, North Bend, Kingsville, Warwick and Rosedale.
That was classic club music right there, boy.
Hey, Charles, don't know about that.
Don't know. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my God. Shit.
Old school Baltimore.
That's old school Baltimore. Let me get out of here, man. Good talking to you, bro.
All right, Charles. Hey,
man.
where you gonna be on next time?
I might be on tomorrow or Saturday. I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
All
right. Peace.
Thank you all for watching. And thank you all for supporting. And yes, we are out.